Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is having a great day. Hope everyone's feeling well out there. 5 things I hate about the S2000. Come on, it's a Honda. You can't hate on a Honda. This is the pinnacle of the Hondas truly besides an Acura NSX, but this is one of the best Hondas ever made. I love this thing. They're so good. But we're gonna do 5 things I hate about the Honda S2000. Number one, you could probably get it from my intro. What I made fun of was it's a Honda. That's probably the biggest thing that I don't like about the Honda S2000 is everyone goes, oh, it's just a Honda. If you take the badges off, people go, ooh, what is this car? Ooh, what is that car? But you put the Honda badges on there, people actually immediately go and say, it's just a Honda. But when you get a Honda, you get reliability, just like Toyota. These little Japanese 4-cylinders are bulletproof. They're awesome. So it's like a double. Number 2, what do I hate about the Honda S2000? The low end torque is not existent. You know, you get little 4-cylinders like this, you rev them up and you get amazing power, but the low end torque is just, it's not existent. My Evo is a good example. The low end torque on it, even though it's turboed, it really picks up really quick. A V8 has that grunt and power and it just goes right away. A lot of torque. Supercharger does the same thing. A naturally aspirated, non-supercharged, non-forced induction one of these, it just have a lot of no torque on the low end. I've driven a lot less torque ones, so I can't completely complain, but for being a sports car, the low end torque is just not really there unless you do stuff. This car in particular has done a big thing. This is 400 horsepower on this one. So this 400 horsepower turboed one, that is no issue. There's no boost lag or anything. It just goes and it's so fast. This one's a great one. You can see this individual, the previous owner of this, has actually done exactly my complaint. My complaint is that there's no low end torque. He fixed the low end torque by putting forced induction on it. Totally transforms the car, makes this car so much more pleasurable, so good. So number 2, the lack of low end torque. That was one of my big complaints on it, is just a lack of low end. My next thing is that you might love it or hate it or not. It's the rear end of this car. So the front of this car is gorgeous. So aesthetics of the car is overall amazing. Amazing. This aesthetics looks so good. That is unreal. That looks so good to me, that front end. But as we continue back, the front end of the car, it's not bad, it's just not exotic-y. That's my only issue. A Honda S2000, if you're a car guy, you just love it no matter what. But just this angle right here, it looks like a Miata to me. You can fix it with that longer hardtop. You can add a long hardtop that fixes it, in my opinion. But just the rear end is not my favorite. That's one of my things, is the rear ends of this car, they've never been my favorite. I love where the gas tank is located. I think that's kind of cool back right there. And I love the Honda S2000s. Everyone knows that I love those Honda S2000s, the antennas. But just the actual shape of the rear end. Number 3, I don't much care for it. And you can comment down below and say, you know what, Mitch, I really like it. Or Mitch, you're right, it's kind of different. You could probably add some lip kit to change it or something like that if you wanted to. This one's in like mint condition. The owner wanted to leave it like a sleeper. It's all stock. But that's one of my complaints, is that I don't really much care for the rear end. All right, this next one is not gonna be about a hate of the car, but it's gonna be about hate of how hard it is to get a good one. There's a lot of Honda S2000s out there that are mismatched and they just don't really go that great. This is a nice clean example of one. They're actually hard to find in clean examples. So if you're wanting one and you're looking for one, it's actually hard to find a good one. That's one of the issues that I had. Actually, I was looking at one and I couldn't really find a good one. I always loved the Honda S2000s, but I couldn't really ever find a nice good one. There's a lot of things that are just beat up on them. So to actually find a nice good one is pretty hard. It's not like something that I don't like about the car. It's just one of the things about the market I don't like about the car. All right, so we've made it into the interior of the car. I forgot, I should have mentioned this on things I love. This is actually one of my favorite things in the entire world. Let's go ahead and start the car. So we're gonna put the clutch in, put it in neutral, and then use the push to start over here. So starting the car, starts right up, beautiful sound too. I adore this thing right here. That is the coolest thing ever. But number 5, the thing that I don't really like on this car, to be honest, is I don't really care for this. That's where they hide the stereo. I just think I don't know, it's just, I mean, I guess you could have put it up here, you know, combat me or come on, say in the comments, hey Mitch, it'd look dumb if it's up here. I don't know. It's just an interesting thing. You can just hide the whole stereo up there. They probably do it because, you know, a lot of enthusiasts, they don't even say we need a stereo. They'll just say, oh, we don't need this. We'll just close this up. It's just an interesting thing that I've always thought. The first time I ever tested over these about 10 years ago, and I thought that was really interesting, is that they had that right there, you know, right where the shifter is. It's not like you're gonna leave it down or anything, but I just thought that was really weird. So that's one of the things that I don't care for, is where the radio location is. Everything else on this car is awesome. This right here is so cool. Check this out. I love this little slide button right there. I think that's like James Bond. You could have your, look at that, that's so cool. It's nice. I love the power outlet location, but that's just the fifth thing that I don't really care. It was very hard to find things that I don't like about the Honda S2000. I really love this car. All right, so those are 5 things that I don't like about the Honda S2000. Very difficult to find. Sometimes it's just hard to find things that you don't like about this car. Comment if you own a Honda S2000, comment down below things you don't like about it, because it's, once you get this boosted one, it's just, I can't stop smiling. This is a great car. Whoever gets this car, dang, this car is fast and a good time. It does not let down. Make sure to hit the like button, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you, and everyone stay safe out there. I'll see you on the next video. A little bit.